Now, for the first 14 years of his life, Tom Wort grew up in Crawley, where playing football involved a round ball and jumpers for goalposts.
In the cold. Then he moved to America, where football means cheerleaders, razzmatazz, shoulder pads and helmets. And Tom Wort is on the brink of becoming one of the biggest stars in the NFL. Natalie Graham's been to meet him.
He's got 2 weeks off from his intensive training schedule, so Tom Wort's come back to Crawley to see his granny, and he's brought his American girlfriend. Tom's father played for the Crawley Raiders, so when the family moved to the States 6 years ago, it was the first sport Tom took up.
You know, as soon as I moved out there, started in high school, freshman year, and you just had a natural knack for the sport, and just because I see the game as a privilege to be able to play, I don't take anything for granted, and I go full out every play, and it's just allowed me to, keep going to the, top of each level.
That's Tom Wort, and he gets called for that.
Despite starting late, Tom's become one of the top players in college football in the States, where he's tipped for stardom in the NFL, the sport's highest league.
As a top 20 draft prospect, I estimate he'll be earning between $2 and $3 million a year for his first contract. If he excels in the first 4 or 5 years in the league, then his second contract may be earning up to $5–6 million a year for doing the sport that he loves, which, well, it's a dream for us all.
Tom usually plays in front of 85,000 people, but whenever she can, his greatest fan flies out to join the crowd.
He knows more or less where we are in the stands, and you see him look up. And I think I'm a bit flashy. I wear something red, silver, something all flash. Tom, and he'll look up and he'll go. And you know that he knows where you are. And of course I scream out, Granny loves you, yes, come on. Very embarrassing for him.
Raised here my whole life, and just, everyone I love is here. So, I'm out in the States doing whatever I have to do, but, this is always going to be home for me.
Once he's conquered the National Football League, Tom wants to come back to Crawley and encourage other young people to take up his sport. Natalie Graham, BBC South East Today, Ifield.
Great.
She's great, isn't she?
Granny loves you.
What a grand to have. Right, the wind has been causing all sorts of problems over the last few